Right, I've just started recording now with my GoPro 8 on the cap peak. Right, just checking in the glass there to see if it's pointing pretty straight, which it is. Right, so I can pick up the sky and the ground where I'm walking on. Right, so I think I'm ready to go now, so I'll lock the car. So it's probably 9 o'clock in the morning, the Sunday morning now. Right, come on son, we're going now. Come on, we're going now. Good boy, good boy. Right, come on, good boy son. Here he goes, he knows where he is. He'd probably go left himself, he'd not go to the right, because he knows where we are, because we've been here before. Right, I've got me both oranges, yeah. There you are. That's what he's been waiting for, to go to the toilet. So there's no urgency after he's done his toilet business. Right, so like I say, this mile that extra that I've drove from the stone bridge there where I parked up initially, it's much better because they've dug ditches most of the way along to get rid of all the water that runs down from the hill. And there was big massive potholes that were always filling full of water when it was raining. They filled them all in with stones, so it's a little bit better to drive along here now. Not fantastic, but a lot better. Right, so I've got 4 batteries for this GoPro 8 that I've never used in over a year to 2 years probably. But I'm just hoping that it records my journey okay. Good boy son, good boy. Go to the toilet son. Go to the toilet, good boy son. Good boy. Now I've noticed his poops are like gone back to runny, so I'm just wondering if it's because of these treats that I've been giving him recently. It's at 94% duck, so I either say 94% duck, but what's either 6% chemicals and crap. So normally I just feed him his dog food. He's half a tin of butcher's dog food out the tin with 2 big handfuls of biscuits mixed in the morning, and then again at tea time, any time after 4 o'clock ish. But I've been giving them these treats, obviously, to try and train them. And I'm just wondering if they're too rich. I mean, it just looks like dried bacon. But I've cut them in half, so I've got loads, and I've got them in my pocket. So when he's tired and I can put him on his leader, I can train him when he's not pulling on the leader as much. But since I've learned this trick about putting the leader underneath his belly and round the top of his right leg and across the back leg there, it slows him down a lot, so I can manage him a lot easier. Right, so like I say, it's absolutely perfect walking weather at the moment because it's 9 o'clock in the morning, but the sun's out, but there's hardly any breeze. It looks like they've had a little bit of rain overnight here because the stones are in the ground underneath is all still damp, darker in colour. Instead of grey, it's like a dark black. Right, so I've got to go around this corner, go slightly uphill for a while, and then you come to a junction turning off to the left, and that's where I'm going. And then you've got the 2 green signs at the bottom corner telling you how far it is to go back over to Willow Bog in Kielder, England side, which is 17 miles on one of them and 13 miles on the other. So depending on which track you go along. But he'll not leave me. He'll just slowly but surely follow me everywhere I go now. When he's done his sniffing and his peeing and his pooping. I brought me 2 oranges with us so I can sit and have them somewhere if I need to have a little short rest, because when you walk on these stone tracks your feet become hot and swollen like pasties. Good boy son, good boy, good boy. Right, come on, Howie, up you go, up you go. Good boy, good boy. Yeah, do you want a treat? Yeah, what's this? Get a treat, yeah. Right, sit down, sit. Right, take it gentle. Good boy. So he loves these treats. So when I put him back on a leader, when we come back towards the car, When I come to the junction where the two green signs are, I think I'll put him on his leader then, and then just start training him on his leader to try and hold him back and keep his attention on me instead of sniffing the ground and just pulling like a freight train like he normally does. But yeah, I was looking through my videos and I came across one on one of my other channels that I'd had to start up. And of course it was all like blurry, it was horrible, the quality was shite, so that's another reason for coming back and recapping, doing it again and put them up in HD 1080p so I get a better resolution and clear, crisper colours. Right, so as you can see, you go slightly uphill until you get to that junction, the left turn, then it's uphill again. So I'm keeping KERSHOPE Burn down to my right at the moment, but because it's all overgrown on set embankments, you can't really get to see it much. Right, so that's looking back to where I've parked the car. And the track over there on the other side of the trees is the one that you walk along to go to KERSHOPE Head Bothy through that metal gate. And just follow it all the way along through that tree line up ahead. Just keep on going. Then eventually you get to where there's a quarry on the right hand side and the road goes up alongside it. So you go uphill slightly past the quarry on the right, then you come to a crossroads and then you turn left and then follow the road along about a mile and then brings you along to KERSHOPE Head Bothy. So you can get to it via road, but you've got to walk obviously. They don't want any vehicles up these Forestry Commission tracks. And yet there's a big house further along here on the right hand side, drops down below because it's right on the river. Big house, and they've got a couple of dogs roaming in the grounds. Right, so when I was testing this GoPro 8, I was walking around my local area where I live, and then when I put it in my computer, I noticed it was doing it in batches of 11 minutes and 47 seconds long, in sections. So when I get home, when I put this SD card in my computer, and when I join my videos up for to make a full video, I join two 11:47s together, so it makes them like 23 minutes long, and that's just a handy length of time for a video. Right, so just up ahead you can see the first couple of telegraph poles with a square white paper notices on them to do with BT telephone company. Right, so when I was over in Kielder Forest, was it last week or the week before, the track, I came right along this track from the England side, and I got to like a turnaround point that the trucks were using for the turnaround after they chopped the trees down and they were hauling them off. So I walked as far as that and then I stopped and went back to the car. But if I continue along, this is where it brings you over to, and that's your 17-mile walk from Willow Bog cottage area over to here to Newcastleton as you cross over the wooden bridge further up. Right, here's these two green signs. This is where my junction, where I've got to turn left and go uphill there and just keep going uphill slightly, heading for the Psalm Stone. That's P-S-A-L-M, Psalm Stone. Right, so obviously it's pointing the one on the right there saying Lewis Burn via Scotch No, and Lewis Burn 13 miles on the bottom, the main track. If you follow that one all the way along, it takes you to cross over the bridge and back into England. Right, come on son, up here, come on up here. And this one is pointing off up here and it's saying Kielder via Bloody Bush and Lewis Burn 17 miles this way. So this is the way I'm going up to go towards the Salmstone. There's a green sign here, and all it's got written on it is Gill, G-I-L-L. Good boy, son. Come on, up you go. Come on, up you go. Good. You see, I did say we're coming out of the car and we're going to the park. But I always say to him, tomorrow, the night before, so he knows exactly when we get up and he sees me getting ready. He knows that we're going out to the park that day for a walk. So as you can see, these are just Forestry Commission stoned tracks, which hurt your feet eventually after walking so many miles on them. Good boy, come here, good boy. Yeah, son. Come on, up you go, come on, Howie, up you go. Come on, up, good boy, son, up you go. Right, so I'm just going around the short S bend, and then the road just bends on the left and just goes up slightly uphill. So it's like uphill from the car basically. If he starts getting hot, what he'll do is he'll flip upside down and roll on his back in the long grass, because all the water in the long grass will cool him off. He's chasing butterflies. He's having his funny time, look. What's he doing? Tail behind him, underneath him, off he goes. Right, so there you can see up ahead, look, it's bending around the left and going slightly uphill. I mean, I keep going to Kielder Forest from the Falstone area and past the Pheasant Inn, and then turn left onto Bloody Bush Road and go up there all the time. So that's on the England side of Kielder Forest. So I thought, right, just to change it out a bit, I'll come back over to the Scottish side of it at KERSHOPE here, Newcastleton side. Now he's out of sight, out of mind. Can't see where he is now. I used to be iffy, panicky, because obviously that was when I was first bringing them out, and I was wondering about him nicking off and not coming back when I shouted him. But I've got no worries of that now, because he knows exactly what we're doing, and he knows he can go off, sniff about, do what he does, but he's got to come back. So he's not out of sight long, and then next thing you know, you turn around, he's right behind us. Come on, son. There he is. Good boy, son. Good boy. Good boy. Do you want a treat? Yeah. Oh, see how he comes straight back, look. Right, come here. Put it in my mouth, just enough to stick it out, and he just takes it very gently. Good boy. He just tries to grab it with his teeth. I've taught him well. I've decided to take him on full time now as well, because I found this way with a lead to wrap around his. I clip it on, I bring it round his right leg at the front, under his belly, then up through the back leg. So when he starts trying to pull like he does, like a freight train, it sort of like bends his body in an S bend, so he cannot push hard off all four legs to give that really strong pull that he's got, because it starts tightening up on the leader and pulling around his legs, and it puts him off. So that's how I'm managing to take him out for walks much easier now, where I'm not trying to rush ahead. You know, my little legs won't move as fast as he does, and that's what he was tiring us out quick and getting fatigued. And turning from a normal everyday person to a Mr. Hyde with temper. Yeah, see how my dog always finds water. Look, he knows exactly where to go looking for water. Good boy, get a drink, son. Get a drink. Good boy. Good boy, son. I'm just wondering whether to do my normal circular walk and come back via past the Stormstone again and come back down this way, or do the massive circular right around the top and then get back on the bottom track and come past the house, then go back along the bottom track that way to the car. I'm just trying to decide. But I'll see how I go, see how my legs are coping with these uphill banks and walking on stones, because I've only got me normal walking shoe boots type things. I haven't got my leather laced up boots, just for more comfort. But I've been keeping up with me like salt on my dinners and magnesium tablets and stuff like that, and drinking the cacao powder, which has got loads of flavanol in it and high concentrates of magnesium, so to stop us getting the cramps in my legs where my calf muscles would lock up terribly. But this I've got 2 big bags of sachet of cacao I've getting. It's like off a tree in Peru, and it's like drinking chocolate without the sugar and the preservatives and all the crap that they put in it. All that's been taken out, so it's like a chocolate drink but no sweetness, but it's full of flavanol, which is very good for, and like I say, high concentrates of magnesium, what our bodies lack in, and that's why we get cramps. And the Globus, at least, bless them, they've been telling you that salt is bad for you. It dries up your blood and all that kind of crap, but it doesn't. You need salt in your body. But that's just one of the many lies that they've been telling me over the years. So the normal table salt that you get from shops, that's crap. I'll get the proper sea salt, crystals, like crushed up. Sprinkle that on me sandwiches or me dinner, wherever I'm having, just to make sure it gets into my system. Right, let's look back down the hill. So as you can see, you're coming slightly uphill from the car, but you just keep putting one foot in front of the other. So I've got a short sleeve t-shirt on, and I've got my waistcoat on top of this again, because all the pockets hold me treats for the dog, the batteries for my camera, and the batteries for my GoPro 8. And I've got his leader wrapped around my neck, so if in an emergency I need to put him back on his leader quick, I can snap it on him and pull him back to us. Right, at the moment I'm just quite happy to let him wander along. He's just going at his own pace, and he's not running full pedal in this heat, because he's soon getting knackered, start panting. So that's why every opportunity he gets, he'll be looking down into gutters to find water to get a drink. Now there's a road coming out those trees straight ahead there, brings you back down to meet this one further around the corner. Now if I did the big circular walk around the top end, I could come back along that track there and then bring us down to meet this track and go back down the car that way. But like I say, I just don't know how I feel and what my legs are going to be like further on after doing the Stormstone walk. So we'll see how it goes. But I know my way around this Kershope forest quite well now, because I've been coming up here for a couple of years and doing all the tracks up here. And when you walk them, you know you can pick them up easy, and then when you go back home and you look at them in Google Maps and see where you've been, where they lead to and where they come from. It's good knowledge to have. So he's gone all the way down there because I think there's a bit of a stream runs doing the bottom, right at the bottom of the dip. Right, come on son, come on. Away. Come on. Away. Come on. Here he comes. Come on son. Come on, up you go. Come on. My voice is echoing a bit. Hi son. Bay, come on. Come here. Come on. It's echoing. Hi son. Come on, up you go. Come on up here. Hi. Where the hell's he gone? Come on son. Here he comes. Where you been? Get on here you. Come on. Come on. Get up there. Go on. Good boy. Go on, up you go. Right, so when you pass this junction where that road's coming down a 45 degree, well 60 degree or 45 degree angle, coming down to meet this one, you can go straight on, or you can go up that track there. So this is where I go straight on and just follow that straight along about a mile and a quarter, and it'll bring us to the little island where the Psalm stone is plonked in the middle of it. And that's where I turn left and start going down S bend after S bend after S bend all the way down. Make sure he's lying, so he's off. If it's not birds, it's bloody butterflies that attract them. Here son, get a treat, here, get a treat, here. Oh, what's this? Here we go. He knows treat. Come on here, Howie, come and get a treat. Come here, here. Come here, get a treat, come on. Good boy son, good boy. Oh, he's forgot me at the minute. He's gone looking for water again, I think. Get a drink, son. Good boy. Good boy, son. Where's your treat? Oh, do you want a treat? He's remembered. Take no. You see, you keep snacking unless I tell you. Take a gentle. Gentle. Good boy, right? Come on. Good boy, right? Go on. Aye. They're in long strips, like they just look like strips of bacon, dried up a bit. And then I'll just cut them all like in 2s or 3s, so I can get quite a few to use them for his training. Right, so coming around the corner here, and there's the junction of that track that's coming downhill there to me right, to come and meet this one. Just here on the corner.